quickly, congratulations, Carina Classic champion.
Thank you very much. Still can't believe I've done it 2 years in a row. It wasn't the best track, but worked with it. A bit tired. Yeah, just can't thank Mum, Dad, Papa, the Cunnies, just everyone who helps out in the car enough. Just all the sponsors that get me everywhere, and just can't thank everyone.
Very impressive young driver. Our presentation after the race, come on down, folks, as Joel Kern leads the AMCA feature race down the back straightaway. Glenn Bolter will be the next car.
Bolter's done a good job. He struggled in that second heat race, so can be up where he is right now. Must have made some passes early on as Hortzman and Miller do battle for third spot. Tompkins is on the outside of Murphy, trying to get it done. Can't get it, but Kern with a bit of a lead now as he disappears down the racetrack from Glenn Bolter as they're too wide exiting turn 4.
Tompkins goes to the outside, the Ford machine. Bit of contact at the back between Milne and Larson. Larson stops in the middle of turn number 1 and 2. On the infield, though, out of harm's way. Look how high Tompkins is there. Comes back to the racetrack, makes contact. They're going to run out of room here. Very sketchy stuff. And the New South Wales car up into P4.
So still Kern, your leader from Glenn Bolter. Then Mark Hortzman. Miller from New South Wales has had the elbows out all night. He's up into 4th spot as Tompkins drifts a little high. Invites Warren to come in.
Now Reece Tompkins on that outside. Tell you what, Brandon, it's pretty smooth up there, it must be said. Milne in the 71 had a bit of an excursion through the 4. Continues on the racetrack, and the others have come out now because I don't know.
Probably for the stop Larson machine.
Taking the helmet off. Podium places at the moment. Damien Miller, the New South Wales 23, up in 4th. Reece Tompkins 5th. And Warren will be the next one. The lights are gone out. We're about to go green. Green flag flies this time. We're away. Bit of a rough start for Miller, who spins the wheels and just loses a bunch of ground to the cars ahead. Bolton now to the inside of Kern for the lead of the race. Drag race into turn number 3. Kern up high. Bolt to the inside, Miller pulls in with a right front flat. His feature race is done. But Kurt survives the attack. The 5 of Bolt. He's got Horseman. All 3 of these guys have been very fast here at Carina Speedway. Taking some feature race wins as well. Kurt, look how he's running there, Brendan, right up against the fence. And when he comes back down, he just rides those bumps and it's just no good down low.
He's got some company now, though. The Q5 and the 00 right behind him. As the laps tick by, can Kurt hang on to take this feature race win here at Carina?
One thing we'll be very interested to see, sorry Brendan, I want to see is if the Formula 500s in their next round of heats are able to use that outside line. You don't see that very often from a Formula just because they're so long. And it's hard to keep the momentum up around the top when they're still so fast on the bottom. But it might be an option now for some of the drivers to use that smoother line up top that these AMCAs have created. Reece Tompkins gets a bit wrong that time as he crossed it up at the exit. But it is smooth up on the top half of the racetrack.
Yeah, Kurt making it work for sure. And then just drives it down to the bottom. Misses all those bumps and powers on through. Bolter and Hortzman still giving chase. It's a race in 3 for this one.
Yeah, Kerr's done a good job here, Brendan, just to pull a bit of a gap between him and Bolter and Hortzman. And Hortzman, in that older right-hand drive chassis, still look really strong here. He's on the tail of Bolter. I say one of the nicest presented AMCAs I've seen, that Queensland 5. Hortzman goes to the inside now. Looks to the inside door and tries to scratch some panels. So they go down the second corner into the back straightaway. Bolter survives the attack, drops back down low now. Hortzman's going to have to try and move, maybe around the top. We get to be courageous and wants to get that second spot. As I think we've got Reece Tompkins is coming to the infield here, is it Brendan?
And quite a fashion too, slid his way onto the infield.
So the Queensland 4 was running in the 4th spot. And now his race is done as the leaders approach lap traffic of Milne for the first time.
Yeah, Joel had to think about how he wanted to get by there. Look at the rear brake rotor on Bolden's car.
Just about to say that. He is using that brake pedal. You can see the left rear rotor. I'm sure the right rear rotor will look the same. That's just how hot it is from how much pressure he's putting into that left foot to stop the car, to keep it on the bottom of the racetrack, Brendan.
Oh, great to see as Hortzman looks to the inside, trying to unsettle the car. 2 laps left to run. As we get to the stripe, white flag will come out as we've got a slow car exiting turn 4, gets off the racetrack.
Robert Warren in the 80, pulling onto the infield with only a lap to go. White flag shown to our leaders, and it's Kurd coming down the back straight away with a good lead. And the 35 car from Central Queensland will come and take the checkered flag here at Carina.
Fist pump from Kurd as he crossed the line. He's wrapped with that one. Bolter gets home for second. Hortzman will get third. It's a long way back to Glenn Tompkins, who'll get home for fourth. John Murphy is still battling Croydon for 5th spot. And that is AMCA race done and dusted. And a very happy Q35 with a ripper drive.
A bit of a car park down here on the infielders. Trying to get our cars mobile again. And on the front straightaway. Put your hands together as he goes for his victory lap. The feature race winner for the AMCA is the Q35 of Joel Kurd.